All right, we have our shared parameter file and shared parameter created. Now we're going to use that and add it in as a label in our title block family. So we'll go up here and click on our label tool. From there, I'm going to go in and use the arch style 5/16, I believe, and I'm just going to pick a point right here, click. And then I'm going to go down to this button over here instead of using these available parameters, which are what all of these guys are inside of here. Okay. I'm going to go and hit my add a parameter button. And then from there, I'm going to hit my select shared parameter. And then Revit already knows that I'm using a certain shared parameter file. I can click on here and edit and browse and go back to that same interface. I could actually do it from right inside of here. And the key is I'm going to pick that number of sheets shared parameter, hit OK, and the rest gets filled in. So all I really do is have to add it to my list, and once it's added to my list, I bring it in and say this is the label I want to add, and the sample text I want is just going to be an X. Okay, so I hit OK, and there's my X, hit escape, escape. Now I want to just go in and justify that a little bit, and that's using the 5/16. What's this guy using? That's using the arch title 3/4. So I'm just going to use my modify tool, and I'm just going to use my match type to match this to this guy. Escape, escape. Now that it's justified the way I want, I can click on it, pick in there, and I can go into the instance properties of that and justify horizontally align, to the middle, to the center, and vertically to the middle. Okay, and that looks good. And then I can just kind of nudge that over into place. Okay, squeeze this down a little bit. Put it just like that. So there's my label. Anytime I want to look at it, I can go in here and hit edit label. There I can see it's using this shared parameter. This is the sample text. That's all there is to that in my title block file. Okay, and now I can just take this and save it. So I save that .rfa CADclips TBD size, and now I will say load into project. So I'll load it back into the project, overwriting existing version and its parameters. And it adds that new title block in there. Now if I click on here, I'll see a question mark in there. Okay, and that's because I need to add that shared parameter to this particular project as a project parameter. Okay, so this is another step we have to do here. From within the project, I have to go up now here to manage under project parameters. Okay, I'm going to add in a parameter, and I'm going to navigate to that exact same shared parameter. Okay, there it is right there. Okay, if I want to change the file or add more parameters, I can hit edit, hit OK. Okay, now where do I want that information stored, under what little area? And I'm going to put it under identify. Okay, the grouping. Okay, I'm going to leave it as instance. Okay, this is important here. We're going to put it in as project information. Okay, that way it will work across all the sheets in the project because we'll enter the information up in here in project information. So shared parameter, select, instance, project information. Okay, we need to save that in this project file and or the project template file. So then that information is there. Okay, and then I hit OK, and then I click out. So now that connection has been made. Now I need to go up into project information, and where it says number of sheets, I need to manually count these myself and put in a number or an integer like 4 and hit OK, and that'll get populated to the sheet. In fact, that will get populated to all the sheets. Okay, if you go in, you can click on here and you can actually change this number if you were to dare to. I'm not sure why. The other ones would not get changed. Oh, it is changing them. Yes, okay, so you have to be careful if you change these because you are changing that value. Okay, or you can go up here in project information and change it here. So if we change it here, it's going to change all our sheets. And if you click on the sheet and actually change the number in here, it also changes it on the other sheets. So bidirectional editing, be careful with that. And that's how you add a sheet counter parameter to your title block file.